not surprised that social media has taken what happened between Sally Frimpong Man as well as young musician Mandy Masnaz. That name is a very huge name. I'm not surprised how social media is handling this. And again, I'm not surprised how or why Shatta Wale would refer to the lady as the Yasantua of our music industry. And I have some things to say about that encounter, or better still, if you want me to call it that clash on Power FM. I have something to say. In this episode of the editorial, I'm going to share my 2 cents on this. And whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, that is what I know, that is what I think. You can also share yours if you have any different opinion. Special thanks to my team of producers, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Buju Lens, putting this together for you and I to enjoy. Now, there is one thing that everybody should know. If an artist is going on a platform, and the artist knows that this platform, they can play with me. This platform, they can joke with my work. This platform, they can play with my trade or my career. They don't go smiling. They don't go being friendly. They also go in with a mindset to kill. And I can tell you from the onset that the lady knew the platform that she was going on. She knew that there was a certain Saliman, aka a certain Mamaga of our industry, self-named Mamaga of the industry. The lady was aware that by the time she will get to that platform, Sally Frimpong Man will be there. And again, the lady was aware, as in Mandy. Okay, for this purpose, let me refer to her as Mandy. She was aware that when she gets there, definitely, a certain Sally will try to speak away. So as usual, she also went in with a preconceived mind that, okay, I know how this lady is. Definitely, when I go on such a platform and she's there, she's likely to speak a certain way. I'm ready for her. When she speaks like that, I'm also not going to spare her. I'll come hard equally. And that is the drama we are all witnessing. That is the drama we are all seeing. That is what we are all observing on social media. As it stands, I'm asking myself, why should it be like that? Why should it be like an artist goes on a platform for an interview and it ends up being more or less like a war of a sort? Any artist goes on any platform, the first thing that they've gone there to do is to promote their trade, is to promote their songs, is to promote themselves and whatever they are doing in the music ecosystem or the music industry. They don't go there to argue with people. They don't go there to have any issues with people. But then, the people they meet on such shows, how they treat them, how they handle them, that's what has been bringing all this confusion here and there. I remember my days at Plus FM. There was a segment we called the Judgment Board. Now, on that segment, what we did was to review songs. We reviewed songs presented to us by the artist. We reviewed songs given to us by management and record labels. And we do that with the artists in the studio. I also remember so many artists who disagreed with panel members on such platforms. So many artists who had such encounters or similar encounters with the pundits on the show. But then again, it was done sometimes in a beautiful way. Now, let's pay attention to some of the details the lady was asking. First, she talked about whether Sally is having any qualification, any creative qualification. I want to use her words well. She asked about whether Sally had any creative qualification to review her works.
Where's your creative qualification? I want to understand.
As in what?
As in everything.
And I want to believe that she did not say that out of disrespect. Let's pay attention to something. She did not say that because she thought that, okay, I'm going to do this to disrespect Saliman. That was not what she meant. What she meant was that, okay, I'm on a platform and I'm here for my works to be seen, for my works to be heard, maybe for my works to be reviewed. Now, if you have been given the opportunity to review my work, it means there is something that you have. It means there is something that you possess. It means there is some technical know-how that you are bringing on board. You are not just an ordinary person on the street. The lady knows that you are not just an ordinary person on the street. So what she did not want to hear was the fact that, okay, Sally said, enyede, with nothing to back the enyede.
I say me papa. I say me papa ede asem no fifa say niade. Enyum na enyede.
Enyum no enyede with no substantial information to back that claim. That was why the lady was asking that, what is your creative qualification for this? I'm sure if she was walking by the roadside and someone stopped her car and said, Mandy, Masnas, Onyum Nenyeda, maybe she might just smile and pass. Because obviously, that person doesn't have what it takes to do a real review or a critique of a song. The person might not have what it takes. So the person just speaking from that point where you say the ignorant point of view. So I'm not sure she would be highly offended. But in this case, this is someone who has been given a platform of repute. This is someone who has been entrusted with a platform where many are having eyeballs and ears for it. Therefore, whatever she says should come from an informed point of view. Whatever she says should come from someone who understands whatever she is doing. But did we see it like that? We did not see it like that. It was just raw. And yet, I remember my days at Plus FM, we had some elements we considered anytime we were doing judgment. And I'll talk about the production, I'll talk about vocal delivery, I'll talk about mixing, mastering, I'll talk about your personal feelings as well. I'll talk about the message, the lyrics in the songs. I'll talk about arrangement. In fact, we had perimeters that we used to do the judgment. So if you are a pandit and you are doing the judgment, you can say that, oh, I like the song, but I feel the vocal delivery was this, was that, was that. So you have pointed to a particular point. You have given a direction that, okay, let us all go this way. When we go that way, you guys will get a point that I'm trying to push out there. But in the case of Suleiman and Mandy, there wasn't anything like that. I'm sure it was the reason the lady was not comfortable with that review of a judgment that came from Suleiman. At a point, she even asked that, do you speak Ga? Because the song was delivered in Ga. And if you don't understand the Ga language, I'm sure you might be missing some points in there. Because you don't even understand what the lady is saying to relate it to what beat is being played. And this is not to say at every point a song should be understood, especially the language should be understood. Yes, there are some days or there are some songs that you will not understand the language in there, but you still get a flow. But because Sally just said, enyede, then enyede on what grounds? What are you using to measure the enyede? What are you using as a yardstick to measure enyede? I want to believe this is what caused it. Now, to the host, Ajima Prempe, I'm sure sometimes Ajiman enjoys the drama. I know Ajiman enjoys the drama. Because I was thinking, okay, the lady is not happy with Sally saying, and Nyede. Ajima could have gone straight to Sally. Okay, Mandy, hold it. Sally, what is it about the song that you think to you is not good? That could have maybe ended the whole conversation. That could have ended the debate. That, okay, Sally said, that's fine. The lady is not happy. Now the lady is even asking questions. That what is her creative qualification to be judging? Then Ajima could have just intervened. Simple. And go to Sally and ask the Sally, okay, so what is it about the song that you think does not sit well with you? That could have been the end of the conversation. Then Sally can tell us this and that and that. But unfortunately, Ajiman also came in differently. That, she has been around for so long. She has been a pundit for this long. She has been doing this and that. No, that alone was not enough for Sally to say, that alone was not enough. She needed some information. She needed someone to convince her that, okay, whatever I am talking about, I know. And may the soul of someone like DJ Roy rest in perfect peace. Because Roy will tell you why your song is this and that. He will be coming into using pentatonic and all those things. And you know that what this guy is saying, what this man is saying, he knows it. He's not just saying anything. He knows exactly what he's saying. Unfortunately, we did not experience that. Now, social media is jubilating. Do you know why? Social media is jubilating because social media has seen lots of such encounters of Sally and maybe other people. Sometimes not just about judging their songs, but about how they decide to do their things. Where Sally would not agree with them, come online and give it to them. Social media knows that most of the things that Sally had said, there are people who have ignored it. People who decided not to respond to her. Or people who decided to even ignore the whole thing in its totality. Therefore, when they saw that this young talent, after all those things, was coming hard at Sally, they were asking themselves, okay, if nobody will do it and this young talent will do it, why should we even cry for her? Then we should even jubilate. We should even be happy. We should just give her that energy and the morale and the encouragement that she needs. That is why when you go on social media, everybody is shouting, yeah, giving the lady an unnecessary vim. That's how I call it. An unnecessary vim. Unfortunately, this has been trending. Out of that, the lady has gotten some fake love. Yes, I'm calling it fake love. Out of that, I've seen people posting her works. Out of that, I've seen people posting her videos. All because this is someone who was not expected to have done the job that many have ignored. This is someone that many people never expected that she would be able to stand head to head with someone like Sally. Yes. So they decided just to celebrate her. The reason we are seeing posts left, right, and center. Everywhere someone is posting Mandy. Everywhere someone is posting Mandy. It is just to shame her. It is just to tell the world that, this lady has flawed you. Unfortunately, if you ask me about the experience, it's an experience that I will not endorse. I wouldn't want a pundit, a presenter, to speak about the works of an artist anyhow. In fact, it hurts. And this thing, nobody should take it for granted. Though. You see all the people who do shows on radio and TV. Should any artist sit on any platform to say trash about their works, trust me, hell will break loose. They will be shouting, they will be mad. They will be very angry. Why are you saying my program is this? Why are you saying my program is that? Unfortunately, what we don't want them to do to us, it is the same thing that we've been doing to them. Yeah. That is what we do to them. Let any artist make any mistake and say anything demeaning about someone's show on radio and TV. You see how they will react. You see how they will do. But they are doing the same thing to talent. Someone goes to do a work. They come to you, and instead of you to just add your voice to it, it is not about being forceful to promote the work. After all, that's why you are there as a critic. You are there to review the works. However you review it, don't trash it. And your review should be based on professional point of view, not your emotional view, not your emotional opinion. Not the fact that sometimes as women to women cry, maybe after seeing the lady cry, something just they vex up. Initially, I actually thought it was one of those planned segments to trend the show. So I did my research from some people around the show, and I was told that no, it wasn't planned. It was real. It was something that was really done, or that happened at a point that people never even expected it to happen. And to me, I feel sorry about it. I don't enjoy this artist and media people clash. I don't enjoy it. Because I know at this stage, those who are for Sally would also have an issue with the lady. Yes, I know. I know at this stage, those who are also for Sally, and definitely everybody has got lovers. So those who are for Sally at this stage, they will also have an issue with the lady. They'll be having their own qualms with her because, yeah, you insulted our idol, our mamaga. You made her look cheap and stupid on TV. You made her look like she doesn't know what she's doing. And this is also likely to cause some rifts between the lady and some platforms, or the lady and some personalities. So why should we encourage this? We don't have to encourage this, but who should we blame? Or who are we to blame? When we all do things right, we will not be encountering this. When we all do things good, we will be fine. Everybody will be happy. But when we try to cut people's back and when we try to step on toes unnecessarily, this is how it ends. I'm promising you guys of a sit down with the lady to get into detail of what really happened. Yes, in the next coming days, I'm promising you an interview with Mandy, and I'll be telling you guys what really transpired and why it is happening like that. So,
yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Send subscribe my share, so wanna subscribe him. If you wanna click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you wanna drop a comment was Wale Music TV. Yes, Shatta Wale ni TV. I yebo mo Shatta Wale ni news. Na update. Everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. No brother and I was system who edumede di Wale Music TV. Video be able post and had de be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting dia blend bete good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. No brother and I was system who edumede di the more platform me do. Video be able post and had de be a ba Shatta Wale. Inti say won di day Shatta Wale fan quoting dia blend bete good news ba Shatta Wale. Ne bomb na share. No brother and I was sister. Who edumede di Wale Music TV. Thank you.